Right, so I will start taking guys random, okay? And I will ask them specifically to explain me one of those, of the rest of them, okay? It's very simple a task. So let's hit with Leslie, Josefina.
Yes, teacher.
Can you share your screen, please?
I only want to share
Right.
the contrast.
Okay. Right. So you just contrast. Why contrast? If I explain it, contrast.
Well, the restaurant has the best kitchen in town. However, the staff are quite rude.
Okay, Leslie, but I didn't ask for examples. I asked for a map mind to explain it, how to use it.
Yes, for example,
What do you have? Yeah, you have the square of contrast and the image. And what else?
the staff.
Yeah. Where's all the what I asked?
What?
Yeah, all the what I asked. The task. Is this your task?
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
Yeah, terrible. You didn't do nothing. You did nothing. Bad. Okay, thank you. Daniela Galvez, I need you. Daniela Galvez is here? No? Looks she's not here. Okay, Alicia Araceli.
Here, teacher.
Yes.
¿Comparto pantalla?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Okay. Teacher,
Okay, great. Cool. That's a good map mind in this case. Right. So explain it for me explain me the sequence, the difference between sequence time and time. What do you think is the sequence of time and time? The difference.
¿puedo explicarlo en español?
No, I don't know. Go on. How you want.
Ok, en secuencia de tiempo, sequence time, es como anticipar antes de que sea el tiempo exacto en ese momento. Okay. Como lo es el tiempo, que es una vez, mientras tanto, eventualmente, como que se está efectuando en este mismo momento el tiempo. Y en el secuencia de tiempo es antes de, después de, entonces, luego, pero no en el mismo tiempo.
But a word, for example, after that, then next, and then, that's not on present. That's not necessary now. So what about it?
Okay.
Yeah, because you're saying in this moment, the sequence is more in this moment. Okay, but the words like, for example, then, next, they are not words that explain for now. Those are words that explain maybe in the future. So what about it?
I don't know, teacher.
No? Someone else can explain me the difference between sequence and time and get their participation extra?
I think that maybe when you're talking about sequence is one action, then another action in a sequence. You cannot say that something happened before or after. You have to follow a sequence. And when you're talking about time, it's about a specific event or some point
Okay, I think my computer crashed. Let's get it back. Okay, yes, exactly what Daniela said. The sequence connectors are...
Teacher, I'm Dulce.
Oh, sorry, it's Dulce. Sorry. The sequence connectors are connectors that follow a sequence. The same word is telling you, the same word. That's a word. There's a word. Sequence. That means that one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. So it's when you make lists. The connectors expression is when the clauses express a list or express a sequence on the time. First, second, third, then. And the time expressions not. The time expressions can explain something in future, and after that, it can explain something in past, or in present, or in a future, or whatever. So it has no sequence. It's in a specific moment in time. That's it. Very good, Dulce. Very good. Well done. Okay, I need now Cesar Isaí. Cesar Isaí is here. Cesar Isaí. Looks like not here. Then let's hit with Grayson. Grayson? Well, Grace is not here neither. Okay. Ernesto Campa.
Yes, teacher.
Share the screen, please. Exactly. That's a good one. That's a good map, mind. Well done. Now, Ernesto, tell me something about the propose. Propose. Propose is very easy to explain it. But I want the difference of result and cause. What is the difference among result and cause using a result connector and a cause connector?
Well, I think the result is that you want or do you need the final result. You need an objective and you need to complement and you have the results. I think it's the finally of the process.
Okay, and the cause?
And the cause, I think it's like something that you have in a cause. The result too. I don't know, for example, the action that you have in a... I don't know, I'm not sure.
You say it well. Both are results. Both called you the results. But what's the difference of using one and another, though? What can you say that it's the... then why it's separated if both of them tell you the results? Cause and results. So what's the difference?
The cause depends of the result.
No, it's very easier than that. Does anyone know? There you have the explanation. It says, they tend to appear results. They tend to appear at the beginning of the sentence or separated from the rest of the sentence by commas. Logically, the meaning in Spanish will be as consequence. Although as results is much more, go down. Go down, go down.
What, teacher?
Go down. Go down.
Oh.
Okay, logically the meaning of Spanish will be as consequence, although the result is much more frequently. Okay, yes, no, that's a theoretical explanation. Cause, they are connectors that allows you to express the cause of a reason or for something. For example, because, since, etc. So the difference of result and cause expressions or connectors are just the order of the clauses. When you use a cause or a cause connector, then the causative, the cause clause is at the end, because you are saying that because of something that happened. On the other way, if you're using a result clause, then the result is going to be at the end. So for example, I did this. As a result of that, some other thing happened. So it's just the order of the sentences. That's just the difference. If you could see, congratulations. If you couldn't see, you have to read a little bit more. Right. Okay, so these are the connectors. This is the first topic that we have to check, and we are going to be checking tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, the other topic, which is about, is going to be the modals. Would you remember do you remember the modals or not? Something about them?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, okay, so tell me, who said yes? Who said yes?
A modal verb is a type of verb that is used to indicate modality.
Okay, right. So explain it better, Benjamin. You're Benjamin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the modal verbs?
For example, ability or
Okay.
permission.
Right?
I don't know.
So what's the word of them? What kind? Let's go first with the basic stuff. What is a modal? What part of speech is a modal? What is it?
It's like a non-action verb or something like that. Yes, to express, like as Benjamin says, ability, permission, possibility, negative possibility, or something like that. Sure.
Right, exactly. Right. So it's your keyword here is non-action verb. Non-action verb. Technically, we have another name for that in grammar, which is auxiliary verb. So a non-action verb is a verb. Technically, it's a verb. So it's a verb that expresses nothing. But what does is to help another verb to be understood in a different way. Now, for example, I can say, I sleep too much. That's cool. But after that saying, I may sleep too much, that is totally different, even when you are using the same action. All right? And what it's giving me is a different sense, a sense of possibility. That's what it's saying. So that's a modal for the modal. What is a modal about? Okay. Right. So are verbs that expresses no action. Actually, a modal verb cannot be translated. They have no translation. Most of them, not all, but most. They have no translation into Spanish. It's a way by which the English speakers, make the same sense that if we use certain words in Spanish. Yeah, we use a specific word. They use several words for explaining that thing, that single thing. Those are the modal verbs. Now, what you're going to have to homework is to investigate basic parts of the modal verbs, right? The basic parts. Just look for them on internet. Investigate
The basic part?
But the basic, yeah, the basis, just the basis of the models, right? Just the basis. You research for them, you investigate them, and then you create. You put it on your grammar, like today's task, right? You put on grammar, right? I need an explanation also from what about the modal verbs are for. Yes, and what we are going to be doing on tomorrow and on Wednesday is to see different ways in which we can use the modal verbs, different aspects, how you can use in English the modal verbs. Okay, what's the best way to use them on your daily life, right? Because we know them, but do we use them? No, most of the time. And that's it. Okay.
I have a question.
Tell me a question.
I always forget this, and is what's different between may and might?
No difference at all. It's just a formality that you say there, but no difference.
Only they significate the modal verbs and how use this verb, no? For example, should, can, haven't, go.
No,
These verbs, no?
yeah, or all of them, all those are the models. Yeah, you have to say, you have to tell me why they are different in some way. What's the difference between them? When
They use the question in
Yeah.
this.
When do we use may? When do you use might? When do we use should, must, have to, ought to, etc. Can, could, etc.
The notebook, no?
Yeah, you're reading the notebook on grammar.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Perfect, teacher.
Yeah, what we're going to do is to be using them on real conversations, on real textings, right? On real sentence that you want to say. Okay, and that's all. I hope to see you tomorrow, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
See you later.
I don't want to remind you, but you didn't send me your calendar. I need a calendar of your task, the books report. So I need your calendar. I asked you for that last week, and you didn't. I reminded you on Friday, which was the day for delivering it, and you didn't give it to me. So that's that counts as participation. So but I need it. I need it on this week. Yes or yes? No, we can. Yeah, I talked with coordinator and we can. They misunderstood the instruction. Actually, I don't know who, but you told him or her the instruction bad because the coordinator talked to me and he was blaming me for making you to gather on a single place. Sorry, I never say to gather. I just say to go and pick a book like on a library. That's totally allowed. I don't know who told her the instruction, but you told her totally bad. That was not the instruction. I didn't ask you to gather. I asked you to pick the book individually. I never said to gather in couples. I never said to gather in group. And that's it. The instruction is that. The coordinator didn't tell me nothing else after I explained the situation. So the activity continues in that way. So I need a calendar on this week. Okay? Any other thing? Go and talk with also Luis Jimenez. All right? Because he is my direct teacher. He is my direct coordinator, not Miss Alicia, or I don't know what's the name of the teacher. All right? You have a problem with the class? Go with Liz. Okay? And that's it. Any other questions? I'm allowed on Telegram. Right? So see you tomorrow.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Hey.